let's now look at the aggregating data using the group function, group by function. Ideally, like suppose you want to find out from the employee list, you want to find out the maximum salary in a particular department. So based on that group of department, you do a max of that salary, as simple as that. Max of salary group by that department. And similarly, you want to have the average of the salary on a particular group. So then you do that as well. So group functions, average, sum max, minimum max count, all this. You can have a group by clause, having a clause, and nesting a group function. So something like after you average out all the departments, average salary of all the departments, and then which department of all the average salary is having a max of it, max of all the average salary across the department. So that is the nesting group function as well. So yeah, the maximum salary, here you don't do a kind of a group by the, you have all the salary and then you try to find out what is that maximum salary. So these are the list of functions. Some of them will be mathematical. You might not use both. The all first 5 is what is commonly used. The last 5, like even standard deviation, variance, is rarely used unless you get into some kind of a mathematical modeling. Then you might need to use that. Otherwise, of course, the first 5 is very commonly used in SQL. So this is the syntax: select group function, table, where condition. So this is the simplest one. Select max min salary, and again job ID is something like a rep. You do a job ID. You can do it based on a department as well. So that will be much more meaningful. You want to find out the average salary, minimum salary, maximum salary, sum salary, and group by the entire department. So we will know who for whom the salary outgo is maximum. So because you do a sum of salary for that department, and minimum salary, max salary, average salary. So maybe the executive level will have a higher details, and maybe a worker level might have a lower details. So that way you could this information would be useful. All the aggregate information, aggregate function information would be useful for the organization to determine critical information about the department as well. So yeah, this is group by department. What I was saying, you have departments, an average salary, group by clause, group by department ID, and having a clause, having a group by department, having max salary greater than 10,000. So only that is going to be listed, even though it is grouped by the department, and then you are putting another condition having max of salary greater than 10,000. You are filtering out further after the after doing a group by. So that's the having clause. And finally, the nesting group displays the maximum. So all the average salary, if you without the max, it will group all the departments, all the department and average salary of all the department, and out of that you are trying to do a max of the average salary. So it gives the max of average salary. So group function can be nested, depth of 2 functions. The example slide calculates the average salary and then displays the maximum average salary. So group by is mandatory and nesting group function. So max, so 2 functions. So that's where it is. Let's get on to some of the hands-on with the group by function, the aggregate function. The first one is the job ID like REP and average, max, min and some of the salaries. So for REP, you have the average salary, max salary, min salary, and some of the salaries as well. So here, I mean, if you want to do a group by, let's say, by department ID. So let's try executing this. So it says invalid identifier. Oops, it's a spelling mistake. Department ID. Yeah, here it is. So you have each of the for each of the departments you have the average salary, max salary, min salary, and sum salary. So even better would be like adding a department ID. Then it gives you the department ID with the max, min, and some of these salaries. So if you look at it, department 80 seems to be okay. You also have department 90 where you have a max salary and min salary and some of the salary. Maybe this could be the top level. So just a guess. So I mean, SQL, through using SQL, you use the functions and try to analyze all the data. That is what is possible with all the SQL select statements. So the next one is, of course, group by, but max salary is about 10,000. Table or view does not exist. Okay. At a wrong place. This should be DB user, OE HR, employee, in group by, department ID. Yeah, here it is. So max salary. So it will fetch only those salaries which are greater than 10,000. So when it is less than that, it's going to leave out those departments as well. And finally, the nesting function, max of average salary, department ID, and here it is. So within the average salary, the max salary of the department, a specific department, is 19,000 odd. So that's about the nesting function as well in the group by clause. Thank you.